Hello, good morning.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really well, thank you.
Good. I was thinking we always do a little weather check at the beginning.
Mm.
It's great. It's raining. Absolutely pouring here again
Yeah.
today. How is it with you up north?
It's not pouring, she says, leaning back and looking out the window for those of you on the audio, but it is really dark grey, that really heavy
It's
laden.
really dark, isn't it?
And it's like,
Yeah.
is that a thundercloud or is it going to rain or is it just going to be
Um,
like snow?
yeah. Oh, I love snow. But there was a lot of water up there
Mhm. It's got
blocking
to
the
come down
sun.
at some point. It's
Yeah,
only a matter of
exactly. Exactly.
time.
Anyway, here we are on our
Yes.
wonderful podcast that I love so much. And today we are going to be looking at stress.
Yeah, aren't we
That's
just?
that general term that we all kind of, oh, yeah, I'm really stressed.
Mm.
But it means different things to different people. But essentially, it's, well, the original definition of stress was on buildings, like as in physical stress, strain. That's kind of a measurement of, bridges and things like that.
Yeah.
That's where the term came from. And so it's kind of like
Not
taking
know
the
that.
strain. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Mm,
Wow.
yeah.
Learn something every day.
Well, exactly. My company is called the Stress Free Life Academy, so I've done a lot of research on stress. In fact, another little fact for you: I did art courses. Did a foundation course when I was 19, and I did a project on stress then. And I took lots of pictures of my best mate looking really stressed. So I was destined, clearly.
To be a complete stress expert.
They're
Love
going to
it.
say stress head. I'm very calm. But yeah, exactly. It's always been around, and it's kind of accepted. We accept that we're stressed. Yeah, life's hard, it's stressful, but it doesn't have to be stressful. That's kind of where we're coming to, isn't it? And the techniques that we use and all of that is to help us to relax and
Mm.
deal with these things. And I always think of it like shrinking the problem, growing your resilience.
Yeah.
You know, stress can only affect you as much as you let it to a point. It's easy to say that. I know it's really easy to say that. It's a really tough time out there. There's a lot going on in the world and people's personal lives, and so much. The planet, you name it, there's something to get stressed about.
Yeah.
But that has an impact on your body, on your mind, on your thoughts.
Absolutely. And I think, there's it's something to consciously present here, that for me at least, the power around stress is that if you can keep coming back to the present moment and
Mm,
just dispelling the feeling of stress in your body, the emotional charge around it.
yeah,
Because the biggest thing that I know, learned in my personal life about stress was that it we know that it takes the prefrontal cortex offline, right? What that means is your thinky brain, the bit that makes the decision,
mm,
it goes off to the bar for a pina colada because it thinks you're in a stress response, you don't need it, you're getting
yeah,
ready to leg it or turn around and fight for your life, whatever. And
mm,
so you can't make clear decisions, you can't think straight, right? You can't access your intuition or be creative. And I see this in so many entrepreneurs as well, is that stress is it's everywhere. And
mm,
I fully believe that it's the thing that is stopping most people. It's at the seat of procrastination, because it's the fear of being seen and being vulnerable, all of these different things. But essentially, when you boil it back, the ability to be able to come back to center and dispel that negative or unhelpful emotional charge around
yeah,
whatever and relax the nervous
exactly.
system, slow the brain down, reconnect the
Yeah.
thinking brain, you're good to go. And the more you do that, the less you react to the stress, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And you call the body a meat suit, don't you? We were wearing this meat suit. We're living in this animal, and the animal is terrified. Like if you can treat your body like a terrified puppy, it's just like it's okay, it's all
Yeah.
right, I'll feed you, don't worry. But that's, we're a conscious thought thinking person in living in a body in this kind of mechanical thing that we're moving around. So
Mhm.
'cause we're all one and the same, but you can be separate from your body. Your body manifests what your mind believes. It's like a robot. It responds to instructions, and the instructions come from your brain, from your thoughts, and your body. So if you tell your body to get stressed, it will get stressed. If you tell your body to relax, it will relax. And there are ways of doing that. Like the happy buttons when you put your fingers on your forehead. That brings the frontal caudal. Brings you back online. Just breathing deeply into your tummy helps to calm your physical body. Like, even if you don't do any other techniques, you don't know what to do, you can't remember any of it, if you just breathe, you get oxygen into your blood, your body will work better, you will feel more calm. Because when you're stressed, people tend to scrunch their shoulders up, blood restriction happens, so you don't get as much blood flowing to your brain. That adds to the panic. So it's like, oh, we must be stressed because now the body's not working, it just escalates.
Yeah.
So before we do anything else, let's take a few lovely, easy breaths. So hands over your heart. Instant yawning, love it. And that's the thing, isn't it? We're stressed or we're in rest and relaxation. We're either stressed or we're resting and healing. There's the two systems of the body: sympathetic, parasympathetic. Sympathetic is the stress response, parasympathetic is the rest and relaxation. And when you yawn, or you feel your tummy gurgle, or you cry, or you laugh when you're doing a process, you're moving energy, you're moving into the parasympathetic, out of stress and into relaxation. Yeah. And you can do it with a breath. So breathing in, noticing any stress or tension, breathing out, letting it go. Breathing in, just noticing your body. Breathing out, letting it go. And a good tip is to just make the out breath slightly longer and just push the air out a little bit. Just helps to calm the body. And you don't have to worry about the in-breath because the body will automatically breathe in. So you're emphasizing the out breath, which is the letting go, the relaxation. Good.
It never ceases to amaze me how effective that is. And it's the first thing that you forget, right?
Yeah.
It's the first thing that happens is we hold our breath, don't we?
Absolutely. You know, something's going on. Yeah.
Sharp intake of breath and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to say something here really important that gets my goat. I have seen so many people give others the advice to take big, deep breaths in and fill their lungs up to try and relax. Switches on the stress response. If you want to relax, like get yourself going, sure. But if you're trying to relax, like Jemima said, if you breathe into your lower belly, into the lower part of the lungs, and then let the air rise up into the chest and the collarbones, that's what switches on your stress, your parasympathetic, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the focus on the out and the calm. Yeah, because if you want to psych yourself up, that's what you're going to do. You're going to run, you're going to fight your knees. Yeah.
Oh,
Got a bit of Tai Chi energy in there. I'm not an expert, but you know. That's what makes me feel. I'm doing arm movements.
Yeah, if you want to see Jemima's arm movements, watch the copy on YouTube because it's very good.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about stress. How does stress impact you? What does it feel like in your body?
Okay, so
yeah,
physical, tangible ways that it impacts me. And, you know, if you're listening, I would invite you to do a recce of how, you know, do it along with me. Like, how does it impact you? So for me, it's very much about sleep. I don't sleep through the night when I'm stressed. I wake up in the early hours and I'll toss and turn, can't get comfy, you know, the body. And then because you can't get comfy, you're in pain, blah, blah, blah. So that's one big telltale sign. The other one is that I crave carbs and I'm stressed because I've got a bit of a sugar thing anyway.
Yeah.
You know, that is one of the first things that my body goes to. So I'm very aware of that. And cyclical thinking as well. It's very easy to get caught. And that's just a sign that your brain is up in beta usually, like anxious cyclical thinking, like, oh my God, catastrophizing or saying the same things to yourself over and over again, you know, and you catch yourself in negative, unhelpful thoughts. That can happen until I catch it because nobody's perfect, right?
Absolutely. And we got to have stress because we're alive. It's going to happen. Like, you know, and even Dalai Lama gets stressed. You always say this, like, he has bad days. He wakes up some days wishing life was different.
Yeah.
Like, it's true.
I'm sure.
It must be. I mean, I've never met him, but you know, he's human.
Yeah. He has a meat suit.
Exactly. Yeah, and interesting you said about craving cravings and wanting carbs and sugar because it stress eats up B vitamin like instantly. So your body, you need more energy to sustain the stress. But when you're stressed, your body's all your non-essential body systems shut down. So your digestion shuts down, your reproduction system shuts down, your immune system all of it's compromised, and it's just focused on fight or flight, running or fighting. So all your extremities can get cold because the blood goes to your big muscles away from your smaller muscles, all of that. So if you feel, there are lots of symptoms, aren't there? Like it affects your pupils, can dilate, like in extreme shock and extreme version of it. All sorts of different things happen to your body.
Tense shoulders as well is one of me. I mean, I know that is part of being a keyboard warrior, right? As in, you know, sat at the desk, I've worked from home for a long time, and my hip flexors will tell you that is not a good thing, right? But my shoulders carry a lot of the burden as well. So shoulders and neck. And so for a long time, touch wood, they haven't happened in quite a long time like that. But headaches and migraine, you know, especially around the eyes and the forehead, like the band around your eyes. Since I've started wearing glasses, that has massively helped. I should have them on today.
Interesting.
That's really helped. So a lot of it is eye strain, but even still, like any kind of, like you said, impact stress on the body used to result in headaches for me.
It's all kind of shoulders, neck, and often jaw can get very tight, and people grind their teeth in their sleep. Attention.
It's making
huge amount
faces here, guys.
Just massage into your cheeks, and I can actually feel strands of muscle sometimes in my
it really
jaw.
hurts.
Really tense and tight. And your jaw reflects your hips. Like your jaw sits on your spine the same as your hips sit on your spine. So if your jaw's out, your hips will be out. If you relax your jaw, your hips will relax. Little pro tip there.
Well, I've just had a massive aha moment, because there you go. Because when I open my mouth, my jaw goes cuckoo and my hips are out slightly. So I'm going to go and get some craniosacral therapy. Thank you, darling.
Boom. Pleasure.
Boom.
Good.
Boom number 2.
Yeah. Your body's reflecting your mind all the time. So, okay, let's clear some of this stress. And we're going to keep it pretty general because we can go into specific reasons, but as we know, stress is stress is stress. So let's look at shoulders, neck, because everybody feels it. Everyone, if you do feel stressed somewhere else, So let's do a little massage first of all. I'm not a professional. Just rub around your neck and your shoulders and just tune into what that feels like. Roll your shoulders a few times. Really feel your body.
Oh, it's clicking. It's clicking and making disgusting noises. It's a really good job. I don't have an incredible microphone. So
I'm really feeling my shoulder blades as well.
Yeah, it's
very really tight,
sore, if you like, very sore, very tight, very crunchy almost. Which is the lactic.
Exactly. Let's do a few tests. Like if you keep your shoulders still, and then just move your head around to one side and see how far you can move comfortably, and we'll check all that afterwards. So just sort of notice, and rolling your head around. How does that feel? Just, I've worked with people before on physical pain and things like that. And you say lift your arm, and they'll go, "Oh, it hurts to there," and then afterwards do some work, and they go, "Oh, no, it doesn't hurt." Like, yeah, it's fine. And they don't notice the difference between that and that. Because
and yet that makes all the difference. And when we're saying that, we're like holding one arm out at shoulder and holding it up to the ceiling. So just really notice what you're feeling right now. How strong is the tension in your neck and your shoulders? Does it feel solid? What's it like? Just describe it for me. I didn't realize actually how tense it is. And what I'm doing is I'm sort of reaching back, hanging my hands on my shoulders, digging my fingers in and pulling them forward. Like, so it's like back of the body to the front of the body towards the collarbone.
Over the shoulders.
And it's so tender. It's really sore. I didn't realize how sore. I would say probably an 8 out of 10. I don't feel mentally particularly stressed, but physically my body would tell you otherwise. Yeah,
you're feeling all of that. And I'm doing the same. I had the same actually, and up into my neck. And across the tops of my shoulders at the gym last night. So,
well, I was at yoga last night, which shoulder work. So
there we go.
My yoga teacher Stuart is partially responsible for this. But
I can feel it all across the tops of my shoulders,
Oh, yeah. It's like a warm,
Oh,
kind of shivering
yeah.
tension. So like when you use your finger ends or your thumb to kind of massage it through, I tend to feel like a warm shivering as it releases. So you can tell that it's like a hot tension
Yeah.
type, and it's tight and
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
bit chewy. I describe it as like a chewy pain. It's not an intense,
It's kind of
it's like,
sticky and solid. Bit
yeah.
like, yeah, like chewing gum.
Like if it could make a noise, it'd be like "Nyah," kind of a
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
pulling some weird
Yeah.
faces now. Yeah,
Exactly.
let's stop there.
And close your eyes for a moment and just go to that place, see that tension in your mind's eye, drop down to your shoulders and your neck. Does it have a color or a texture? What do you notice in your shoulders?
Ooh, it's like spiky brambles.
Spiky brambles.
You know that sort of period where trees are dropping in the winter,
Mm.
kind of go in like that browny color.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah, wintry brown brambles.
Mm. And any emotion in there?
Hmm. Disappointment.
Interesting.
Yeah,
May I just refer you to episode 8?
certainly, madam. It's
Good.
like a prescription.
Exactly. Episode 8, emotions unlocked. Okay, so we're going to just do some heart math breathing to start with. So hands over your heart. Nice, easy breath. And just breathing in for a count of 5 or 6. And out for 5 or 6 in your own time. Instant yawning. Very good.
Oh,
And if there's a color that would help to release some of this tension and stress in your neck and shoulders, what would that be? What do you need today?
it's always the same, rose, goldy, and green for, I don't know why.
Lovely. What's the emotion in that rosy gold green?
Peace.
Perfect. So breathing peace in through your head, down through your spine, into your shoulders, into all the muscles. Just feel them like melting, like hot oil melting over them, down through every organ. Every cell of your body receiving this warm, soothing peace into your heart, to your lungs,
Oh, excuse me.
every joint, every muscle. Good. And as you're sinking down with this lovely warm rose gold green energy, just feel the support of the chair beneath you. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, that great, huge mass beneath us that we're just running about on. To feel the significance of where you are and your stress in relation to that huge planet we're on. Maybe you can just suck into the earth, draining away all that stress and tension. And I'm going to go quiet for a minute. Just take 3 easy breaths in your own time and let me know when that feels complete.
Very slow.
Take your time. Lovely. And keep your eyes closed. Just roll your shoulders a few times and bring your attention to the top of your head and just scan down through your body, through your neck, through your shoulders. You can feel into that tension as you did before. How's that feeling now?
It's gone down probably about 3 points if I was to rate it.
Good.
Cooler as well, not so hot and shivery.
Good. And just tuning into the feeling of disappointment. How's that now?
Negligible.
Anything else coming up?
The word empowerment is dropping in quite loudly in my ear.
Lovely. Isn't that incredible? All we've done is acknowledge where we are, breathe, invite our bodies to relax, and you've felt that shift already.
Mm.
Good. Yeah, good. So I'm going to invite you to keep your eyes closed, but cross your hands over your chest and butterfly tap. So you're going to tap left, then right, left, then right. And I'm going to keep you tapping like that. So rather than tapping through the points, we're just going to stay here on the collarbones and repeating after me. All this stress,
All this stress,
all this tension,
all this tension,
all this emotion.
all this emotion.
I didn't even know I was feeling it.
I didn't even know I was feeling it.
All this tension I was carrying in my neck and shoulders.
All this tension I was carrying in my neck and shoulders.
All this stress.
All this stress.
Starting to let go.
Oh, excuse me, starting to let go.
Releasing it now.
Releasing it now.
Inviting every muscle in my body
Inviting every muscle in my body
to release and relax and let go.
release, relax, and let go.
All this stress.
All this stress.
I don't know where it came from.
I don't know where it came from.
I don't need to know.
I don't need to know.
I'm safe in this moment.
I'm safe in this moment.
And I'm inviting my body to relax.
And I'm inviting my body to relax.
For as long as I can.
For as long as I can.
As often as I can.
As often as I can.
I know I can get stressed out.
I know I can get stressed out.
And it can affect my sleep.
And it can affect my sleep.
I get cyclical thoughts.
I get cyclical thoughts.
I get cravings.
I get cravings.
And I probably get fed up with myself.
And I often get fed up with myself.
Wishing it was different.
Wishing it was different.
And I remember.
And I remember.
That sometimes all I need is to take a few easy breaths.
That sometimes all I need is to take a few easy breaths.
And my body starts to relax.
Oh, goodness me. And my body starts to relax.
And the more relaxed I am,
the more relaxed I am,
the smaller my problems seem.
The smaller my problems seem.
I can handle anything.
I can handle anything.
Life is good.
Life is good.
I'm getting to be as relaxed as I can be.
I'm getting to be relaxed as I can be.
Letting it go.
Letting it go.
Good. Just breathing and allowing that lovely rose gold green and anything else you might need into your shoulders, into your neck. And just send that into your past, into your future, just allowing every moment of your life to be touched with this peaceful rose gold green. Make it fill your heart, overflowing into your body, into the room. Sending it into the universe. Everyone you meet can feel it flowing from you. Send it into every communication, every cell. Anyone you know who might need a wave of this warm relaxation. Good. Feel it coming back to you. Putting yourself in a bubble of this beautiful, warm, relaxing, peaceful energy. And again, take 3 easy breaths in your own time, and let me know when that feels complete. You can just pause the tapping.
Good. My eyes are leaking.
Open your eyes. Yeah. Come back to the room when you're ready. That's another sign of parasympathetic kicking in. When you have tears and release, some people kind of cry without emotion. Just kind of, oh, literally that my eyes are leaking.
Yeah, I didn't
Stress
feel
hormones.
leaking, but they're like very much leaking out the corners, you know.
Stress hormones are released through your tears. Some people resist crying. It's really good. It gets it out of your body.
Oh, I love a cry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That feels really good.
Good. Lovely. So again, just kind of maybe massage the top of your head as well and around your head. There's a lot of, amazingly, I find there's a lot of tension in your scalp, you know, when you just kind of like, how
Yeah.
is there muscle? But there is. Down into your jaw, check in your jaw again. Hopefully it's feeling a bit more squishy, technical term.
Oh, that feels really good now. It feels like, you know, like that electric shock, nice kind of feeling instead of like crunchy, horrible.
Oh, it's sort of like, you can feel the, yeah, it's a weird
Really
sensation, isn't
nice.
it?
Mm.
Yeah. And then turning your head either direction. How does
Gosh.
that feel? And going a little bit further. How are you doing?
Yeah, just a tad. I nearly did an owl.
Yeah.
I would say probably at least 20 to 30 degrees more rotation.
Amazing.
Both
Good.
sides.
Good. And check in with that tension in your shoulders. How's that now? Spiky brambles?
It's gone. Literally,
Mm,
my shoulders feel like they are melting into the floor.
very, very nice.
I'm actually ready
Good.
for food, which is unfortunate because I'm eating in 2 minutes.
Oh, you want to have a power nap?
Do some star jumps.
I was literally about to say do some star jumps.
It's like that.
What? I
Guys, you
don't
would
even
not
do
believe
them.
the ethnicities here. It's crazy.
So what you're going to need is to pump up. You're going to have to
Yeah.
get yourself going again. You're too chill, man. Good. So that is a really nice process. Anyone can just go back to at any point and just follow that through. It doesn't matter what's going on, what the trigger is.
Yeah.
You can do that before you go to sleep. You can do it when you wake up in the morning, do it when you're making a cup of tea. I like to sort of use de-stress techniques at the same time as eating, like breakfast, do a thingy, lunchtime, do a thingy. I'm writing a book about recipe book, and all the recipes are de-stress techniques.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So your little snack. Oh, I'll have a breathe.
Like that.
Like, because that's how important it is. It's as important as nourishing your body. You need to check in. How am I feeling? Oh, I'm a bit tense. That's weird. I didn't realize. Take
Yeah.
a few breaths, relax your body. On you go. Just, you might have to do that 100 times a day. Just keep chilling. Keep chilling.
Yeah, and the thing is, the more you do it, the more resilient you become. So the less reactive you become to the stress, the more able you are to catch it, which is
Yeah,
one of the things, right? Because if you can catch it, you can change it. It's when you
absolutely.
stay in the stress response, it becomes incredibly destructive, and extremely unhealthy. So yeah, it's all about the catching and the pattern interrupt, I think. But I literally will be doing that. I'd forgotten how good that was. So I'm going to be doing that all day, every day.
Good. Good. Enjoy.
Yeah,
Have a lovely chilled week.
yeah, indeed.
As always, people can message us, ask questions, comment.
And feel free to share it as well. If this is helping
Yes.
you, the likelihood is it will help somebody else. So if you know somebody, and come on, we all do know at least 10 people who are stressed most of the time, or who have stress in their lives, please feel free to send it to them. They don't have to talk about anything particular that's stressing them. It's literally just focusing on the body.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
Yeah,
So
it does.
I'm a gift.
Yeah, lovely. Enjoy. See you
So
next time.
much. See you next time.
Pleasure. Bye.